Guys, to another video, and in this video we're going to be banding off-road RC tyres, because when you're doing speed runs the tyres can balloon, expand out, and then they can blow off the rims, explode, rip, all sorts of stuff. So I've been playing around with putting this fishing line around these tyres. I've actually got the idea from Martin, so I'm not going to claim that it's my idea. I stole the idea from Martin. The only difference is I'm using thicker stuff. The stuff that I'm using here, this is the fishing line that I'm using. I've got no idea about fishing, so don't ask me any techno babble about it. But it is 1mm diameter and it's 100 pounds. And Martin uses slightly thinner stuff. I think the stuff that Martin uses actually is, yeah, he actually gave me this one. Is this stuff here? It's a bit thinner, and he goes around it a few more times. I don't know which way is better, but this is the way that I did it because I ordered the wrong stuff. But it actually worked out pretty well. So if you look at these tyres, I'll put a strap across here, 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 and here. But when I spin it up, it still balloons. This centre part here still balloons up quite a lot. And I noticed when I start getting the power on and the speed builds up, it starts becoming hard to control. It becomes sliding. I'm guessing it's probably because this is right ballooned up and it's only really touching the ground on this small part here. So what I did on this one, I drilled through each block all the way around and give it another lap of the fishing line. So in this video, we still got to do this tyre, and this tyre. So we're definitely going to do one in this video. And if you guys have got a load of comments, because I'm actually recording this live. So for you guys watching live, here's all the comments, and I'm going to be answering some of them as we go along. So hello, everybody in the house. And as usual, I can't get everybody's comments. There's too many comments coming in, but I will get some of them. So I did this tyre here. It took a little while. It was a bit tedious. I got bored. So I thought, well, why not do a little live-o? And hopefully it's going to help some of you guys out. And at the same time, it keeps me sane from being bored. So I can have a little chat with some of you guys. So I'm going to set the camera down here. Like that. And we're going to start work on this tyre here. And by the way, guys, we're going to be taking this speed car out later and giving it another go. I'm not going to... well, I was going to say I'm not going to show you what's in there because that's for the other video, but there, have a look. That video will be out in a few days, still filming it. A few modifications in there from last time. It should be a bit faster now. Should also be more durable and more reliable. And with these tyres done, it should be even more controllable. RC, Robbie, RC and stuff, so being sane is important for some reason. Yes, it is. So I've got a, what drill bit size is it? What drill bit size? 2mm. I tried doing a 1mm drill bit before to make the hole the same size as the fishing line, but I couldn't get it in. And so I've made it double the size, 2mm drill bit. And even with that, it's still a little bit tight. So what I'm doing, I'm pinching the tyre like that to get the tread to come up. And as I said, guys, this is all Martin's idea. I completely stole this idea from Martin, so I'm not claiming it to be... that's hot. I'm not claiming it to be my idea. Kev, try paddle tyres. Probably not a good idea for a speed car. So I'm warning you guys now, this video is going to be a little bit tedious because all I'm doing, I've got to drill each one of these blocks, then we've got to thread the cable around, then we've got to knot it, and then we've got to glue it. So it's going to be a tedious video, but we're going to get some comments. Tegan says, I love your music, Kev. Way, nice one. Someone says, are you still in lockdown? No, we've not been in lockdown for a long while. So what have you guys been up to today? What have you guys been up to? Have you been playing, working? What's been going on? I've been working on this. I've been doing a bit of editing. I've got a new GoPro as well, so I've been playing with that. Someone said, what about belted tyres? You can't get belted tyres for buggies. I dribbled. Disgusting. You can't get belted tyres for buggies that are off-road. Otherwise I would. What time is it where you are from, says Dan. Here in the UK it is coming up to 2 o'clock. 1:50 roughly. MC just woke up. Colin was at school. This is very tedious, guys, but it's worth it in the end. We're trying to get world records. You've got to put in the work. Got Bournemouth RC in the house. Yes, I'm doing good. How are you? Kev, do you think HBI is dying? I have no idea. I've not really looked much into it. I mean, HBI make some epic cars. They're getting a bit dated now. And I think other brands have kind of taken the lead, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out, redesign some of the cars, bring out a Savage version, whatever, to solve all the little issues. Alright, so that's the last hole. So now we got to get some of this fishing line. And we want to make sure that we get more than enough to go round. So I'm going to cut it a little bit too long. Because as you start threading it through, it's going to start knackering the end and you might have to cut it off again. Bournemouth's all good? Good. I hope you had a good weekend, dude. Right, cut that off at an angle, makes it easier to thread. I'm going to get my seatage. Is this like tyre sewing? Yes, it is. How many times around? Well, that kind of depends. Oh, I haven't done enough holes. No, I haven't done enough holes. How many times round depends on the thickness of your wire. Martin goes round about 3 or 4 times, I think. But with his thicker stuff, I'll just go round once. Do go fishing. No, fishing's not for me. Not my sort of thing. Not my sort of thing, dude. I like engines and stuff. I don't really like sitting around, not doing anything. Bournemouth had a wicked weekend. Good. Just broke a bulkhead again. Someone says weakness of technos. I don't know, I haven't got one, but they do have weaknesses, obviously. Everything's got weaknesses. What about an RC bait boat? No, it's not for me. I feel sorry for the fish as well. I couldn't do it. I mean, if you're going to fish and then eat it for food, I kind of get it, even though I don't eat fish. I hate the taste of it. But just to catch it, put a hook through its mouth and then chuck it back in for no point, for no reason, it just seems a bit mean in my eyes. No, causing another animal harm just for like personal pleasure to me doesn't seem like fun, really. If you're doing it for survival, then it's different. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's got different opinions. Right, one more hole. Last hole. Right. Now we can start threading. When you're taking out the mighty laminator, oh, I don't know. I've got to get him out soon. I've got laminator withdrawal symptoms. I keep bending shock shafts though, so I've got all some new shocks for it and do the double shock conversion like RC Sparks did. Right, let's get threading. So the knot's going to be on this side. So even with a 2mm hole, this can still be a bit on the tight side to get in. But it's not too bad. Just thread it in, just like sewing. There we go. Just threading it in like that through the holes. Right, and it gets a bit stiff after a while, so you're probably better off just pulling a bit through. Like that. Leave enough on there for a knottage. It's got to go all the way around a bit more. So we're going to be putting a knot on this part here, so it's got to be enough to go all the way around and put a knot in there. Alright, so we have it. So you don't want to go through too many studs at the same time, or it makes it too hard to pull. So I'll just get it through a couple of them, then yank it through. But look, the end starts getting a bit mullered. MC's got a Slash Ultimate, yes! We went to Arc on the weekend and Stempy wanted to come along. And Stempy hasn't really got a working RC car at the moment, so I had to lend him one. So I was sort of like, what RC car can I lend Stemp that he's not going to kill? Because Stemp kills everything. So I gave him the Slash. He hammered on it all day long and it took it. Took the abuse all day long. Oliver says status on new property. I'm still looking, but nothing perfect's really come up. I mean, the other one that I saw, that would have been perfect, but it was too close to the main road. And that would just ruin the audio for making videos. Oh, wrong hole. That's what she said. Copy and paste police says, remember me, Kev? Yes, I do remember you. I do remember you, dude. People can't copy and paste so much anymore. I mean, they still can. But they can only do it once a minute, so that's not really a problem. If they copy and paste once a minute, it's not the end of the world. Worst things in life. RC Blitz is watching at school, you naughty boy. Damn it, you should just buy a bit of land and build a mansion, man. Oh, I'd love to, dude. Maybe I will one day, but to start with, I just want to get something already done. I mean, to build your own place can take years and years and years. I've got no idea how to design stuff. And you've got to get all the planning and all that stuff. I don't even know how you'd go about it. So, I'd love to do it in the future. But I want to get a plot of land in the perfect location. And we can always worry about building a new house on there, like later on maybe. Because it would be cool to have multiple houses on the same plot of land, actually. Because it'd be cool to, so I could have the old parents live there. Have a little annex there for the parents. That would be cool. Maybe have a couple of other properties on there. Like, you know, where like maybe staff or maybe friends could live possibly. But I'm just dreaming at the moment, guys. At the moment, it's just a dream, but you have to dream to make it a reality. Everything starts off as a dream. RC Freak says hello from Germany. Hello, dude. Matthew says, what speed have I hit with this so far? It was over 70 on grass. I can't remember the exact speed. Was it 72 or 73? Something like that. The goal is to get this to go 100 miles an hour on grass. That's the goal. And put that there so you guys can see what's going on. Whether or not I'm ever going to get it to go 100 miles an hour on grass, who knows? But that's the challenge. And that's sort of the fun of the hobby to me, sort of setting yourself challenges and then trying to beat them. So at the moment, I've got a target of 100 miles an hour with this on road. I mean off-road. I mean on road, you probably do more. You might take it out on the weekend actually and do some on-road speed runs. But I'm still waiting for the ESCs. I've ordered a couple of MGM ESCs for the 200 mile an hour car. So I don't know how long they're going to take to get here. Then I've got to fit them. Then I've got to mess about with it. So there's probably going to be another 200 mile an hour video coming up. Oh, I don't know. A couple of weeks time maybe. Try when you're waiting for parts. But guys, it's going to have some power. This time round, each ESC can do 15 S Lipo, and there's 2 of them in there. 400 amp continuous and 500 amp burst. So I think this thing's really going to fly, guys. Proline Racing, trencher tyres rated for 80 mile an hour. Yeah, but they don't make buggy ones. They don't make buggy ones, and I want to do more than 80. I've set myself to target of 100 off-road. G-Man says shipping has been slow recently. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I've ordered some stuff and it comes really quickly. Well, yeah, sometimes it's been a bit longer. But I think the MGMs, I think they might make them to order because they asked me what length cables I want on there. So I'm guessing they make it to order. And they're ginormous. And apparently someone's managed to fit one of them into a Limitless. But I've got to get 2 into a Limitless. So it's going to be big and heavy and bulky and way overpowered. Just how we like it. Kev, can I see your first RC car? Yes, you can. Let me get that last one. Last bit of thread in that one. And then I'll show you. My first ever RC car was actually a Nico toy grade. I think that's at home somewhere in the attic. But I've got my first ever hobby grade RC car, and that is this one here, a Tamiya Manta Ray. Started out life as one of those, and I modified it into this. I used to take it racing. Look, you've got a Kinwald motor in there. This ESC I put in there, it used to have one of those sort of wipey ones in there. And then I had a different electric ESC that I had in there. But this is as close to original that I can get it. When I used to race it back in the day when I was a wee little nipper. Someone says get the Traxxas Summit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm waiting for the version 2 to come out. Alright, so now we want to tie a reef knot, not a granny knot. There's a difference between a reef knot and a granny knot. Basically, you want to do one knot. Well, you can see my hands. But you want to do one knot. And then you want to do another knot, but tie it in the opposite direction so that both ends come out on the same way, if you get me. Probably don't make any sense there. But if you don't know what a reef knot is or a granny knot, if you don't know what the difference is, just type it in. Type it in on Google and you'll see. But reef knot is a lot stronger. All right. I've got the knot there. And now we get some super glue. super glue on the knot. And then I'm just going to hold it there like that for a couple of minutes just to go off. What is your most expensive RC? Said Creamy Sense. That would be my Raminator. What are your favourite bashing tyres? Oh, I don't know. In these Badland MXs, they seem really good. But I usually just leave on the car whatever the car comes with. So I was having a quick look around here. I think all my cars have pretty much got the stock tyres on them. Get armour felony. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've got the infraction and it's pretty much the same car. So I don't know. Maybe one day. Are you going to do a Vault Part 2 video? I don't know. It depends. We're not allowed. I was going to originally break into it myself. I was going to get some oxyacetylene, some jackhammers, and plasma cutters and angle grinders. But the landlord of the building says, because Jason doesn't own the building, he rents it. Landlord says we're not allowed to use fire. We're not allowed to make a hole in the wall. We're not allowed to make a hole in the ceiling. The only way we're allowed in is if we can get into the door without any fire. So he's had a couple of boltsmiths down there. And one boltsmith, he had like a 0 fee if you can't get in. And he said he's always got into every single vault. He's never not got in. So he come along and he couldn't get in. He come along the next day, he still couldn't get in. So he gave up. When the bank had it, they tried to get a boltsmith to get in, I think a couple of times. And he gave up. So nobody can get in it. So I'm not really sure. Cool lock-picking lawyer. Trouble is, he's in America and we're in the UK, and I have messaged him on his videos and he didn't reply. So I personally, I can't get in it. I mean, I'm sure I could with grinders and acetylene and stuff, but I'm not allowed to use that. So I'm not allowed to go in with brute force. So if another lockpicker can manage to get in it, then yeah, we'll try and film it. Water jet cutter. I haven't got one of those, and I expect they're really expensive. And the only ones that I've seen are actually like sort of like CNC ones, not handheld ones. Do you like Hot Wheels? When I was a kid, I was always more of a Matchbox person. Let's all message lockpicking lawyer. Yeah, do it, guys. Do it, guys. Everybody message lockpicking lawyer. I mean, if he would come over and do it, that would be epic. Right. And now that it's kind of dried-ish, always on super glue, guys, put lid back on. Always. Because the goodness evaporates and it stops sticking. Someone says acid. I'm not going to play with acid. No, I'm not going to play with acid. And I'm guessing you need so much of it. And you'd also need a way of somehow it staying on the door as well, wouldn't you? But no, you probably need so much of it, and it's going to be highly toxic. Well, I don't know. I don't feel safe playing with acid, so not for me. Right, so now we've got that on there. I'm just going to go around and put a little dabble of glue on every stud. And I know it's probably a bit overkill. You probably don't have to. But it can't harm, can it? I'll just put a little dabble on each hole. All the way round. So I was thinking of taking the tyres off doing this, but it's actually easier with it attached to the car. Right, there we go. All the way around. Boom. So that is one done. I messaged lock-picking lawyer. Who else? Yeah, I doubt he'll do it because he's in America and we're in the UK, so I doubt he's going to come all the way over just for one video. But it would make a good video because nobody else has managed to get in it. So whatever lockpicker can get in there, it's going to be excellent publicity. Will you watch my semi-jump video? Is it a proper one or an RC one? Ever been to Canada? No, not been to Canada. All right. Next, more holes. Well, so guys, this is going to be the same now as what we did before. So most of you probably going to get bored, but I am going to get a few questions still, and I'm going to keep rolling for a little while. Can you take the door to America? Well, if I could take the door to America, there'd be no point because we'd be in there. Passion Nation said that X-Max price in India is $1,800. Oh, that's expensive. That's like double the price. That's crazy. Why is it so expensive? Have you guys got like a lot of tax or something? What tyres are those? These are Proline Badland MX. Why are you drilling holes in the rubber? We put a fishing line through there. Stops it ballooning. Martin's idea. Yeah. Drill bit keeps coming off. What weight is the fishing line? This one here is £100. Should I get armour felony or armour infraction? Depends whichever one you like the look of, dude. I prefer the infraction personally. So they're the same cars really, so just get whichever one looks better for you. Watch your fingers, yeah, I know. Gotta watch the old fingers. If that goes through there, you'll get a rage. Right, boom, all the way around. Do you prefer X-Max or Mini-Max? I personally prefer the X-Max because I prefer bigger stuff, but they're both just as cool as each other. I mean, apart from the size, I like them both the same, but I just prefer the bigger size of the X-Max. Is that a drill for metal you use? It is, yes. Someone says pure motivations to do this. Yes. Pure motivation. Maskrats Random RC says he jumped his X-Max over a semi front to back. Oh, nice one. I'll try and have a look later if I remember. Hold on. We want the knot here. Knot wants to be there. When is your next WPL vid? I don't know. I've got another WPL vid I've got to make actually. I've got so many videos I've got to make actually, guys. It's impossible to keep up with them all at the moment. So I've got a bit of a backlog going on at the minute with videos. Look, I'll show you what we got going on. Videos coming up. So, well, we've got a video with that coming up because I've just been working on that and I'm going to take it out in a little while to test it out. So there's that video. Then we've got some more videos coming up on the speed car. We've got the MGM ESCs coming. So we've got that video coming up. And then I've got to play with tyres to make the tyres stay on. So that's another video. Then we've got to do something with aerodynamics. That's another video. I've got a Zap Goblin 700 cracking helicopter that I've got to build. That's another video. I've got a little Zap Goblin Fireball, a little mini Goblin helicopter that I've got to build. So there's another video. And then under here, we've got a Banggood Special, a little mini 6x6. That's another video. There is a WPL, so that's another video. Then I've got that WPL there that I've not reviewed yet. So that's another video. Then we've got that Banggood helicopter there, which is not really a Banggood helicopter, but Banggood do sell them. So that's another video. Got Destruction Derby coming up with the Meccano cars. So that's another video. We've got EXB that got quite badly trashed. So that's another video. And that's just at the top of my head. There's more. I've got to fix all this mess down here. And then, here's another video. This. And my new GoPro Hero 9, which actually sucks so far. So that's another video. Got more work to do on this, which I've been procrastinating over. So that's many more videos when I get round to it. We've got to fix this. That's another video. Then we've got a crawler in there. That's another video. I've got a brand new radio here for drones. And I've got a couple of drones to fly it with. I was waiting for the radio. So that is another few videos there. And then if we come in here, we're going to be fitting a supercharger to this. So that's another video. We're doing some work on the Land Rover. Just putting some seats in the back here at the moment. So, and Ian's been doing a bit of work on this actually. He sorted out the oil leaks and stuff. So let's have a look actually if it's actually stopped. The transfer case was leaking and it's not leaking anymore. So hopefully he fixed it. So that's another video. We've got the helicopter crash video. That's another video. I'm losing track, guys. This is too many videos. Too many videos and not enough time. And then there's other video ideas that I've got in mind that I'm not really going to mention them anymore, because what happens when I mention a video idea and then not do it, all I get for the next few months is, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? And then somebody else copies the idea and does it. And then when I finally get around to actually doing the video, then everybody goes, oh, you copied so-and-so. So I'm going to... that doesn't want to go through there. So I'm going to keep it to myself until I've done it. So I've got a few ideas like that. A few ideas that I've got to keep to myself until it comes to doing them. Alright, so through there, not it just going to be there. How good is Creighton 6S? Oh, modified one, absolutely epic. Stock, yeah, they're still good, but they don't really take an extreme bashing. If you get the EXB, a lot stronger, but the chassis still bends. If you're going to bash it hard, you're still going to bend the chassis. It's funny, the first bash I took it out on, absolutely abused it. The chassis stayed almost straight. I took it to Arc Raceway, did the stupidest of little jumps, and it bent. So I think if you're going to bash it fairly hard, you're going to still need like an M2C or a Scorched or a custom RC upgrade chassis. Someone says Minimax is overpriced. Well, not really, dude. I don't agree, because it is so much. Well, I don't want to say better, but it's definitely better for me. I mean, you look at what you get with the Minimax, the durability, the design that's gone into it and everything. I mean, yes, it's more expensive than everything else out there, but there's a reason why it's more expensive, because it's better. You know, that's just my opinion. Other people think that other stuff's better. So you just got, at the end of the day, you just got to have a look at what car you like, what car you find the best value, and then get that one. I see many people argue about what car's better, and it's pointless. The best one is whichever one puts the biggest smile on your face, and that is different for everybody. So that is why I never get into a debate or never get into an argument over what RC car's better. You know, I'm happy to tell you what I think's the best. That's my opinion. And I'm happy for you to tell me what you think's the best, but I'm not going to argue about it. Callum and Chloe says, Kev, you're the best YouTuber ever. Oh, thanks, dude. I've still got quite a bit of catching up to do, though, to get to PewDiePie's level. PewDiePie or Pood, whatever the hell you want to call him. You need more space, Kev. Yeah, I know. I know. When I get my new property, we're going to get a bigger shop, bigger YouTube studio, bigger everything. This shop is definitely way too small now. Run out of room in here. Kev, what do you think of Mr. Beast? Yeah, he's cool. I mean, for about 7 or 8 years, he never really got many views on YouTube. And then suddenly, in roughly the last year or so, he's really taken off. So that is one perfect example of where persistence has paid off. In my mind, you're on a higher level than PewDiePie. Thanks, dude. Kev, you should do a giveaway. Well, I used to, but they end up being a big ball ache, because I always end up getting scammed with loads of people saying that they're the winner when they're not. YouTube used to have a private messenger, and they don't anymore. And even if I do the giveaway on Instagram or something, all I've got to do is send it to the wrong person, someone that wants to sue me. And my lawyer said to me, don't do giveaways. I'd have to get special insurance for it, because the trouble is, if I was saying, for example, I was to send this super glue to someone, and they get it in their eyes and super glue their eyes shut, now they can sue me. And that's not worth the hassle. You know, I could send this RC card to someone, they crash it into their foot, now they can sue me. So it's not worth the risk, guys. As much as I'd love to do more giveaways, it's not worth the hassle, and it's not worth the risk. And my lawyer said don't do it, so. You never want to put yourself in a position where you can get screwed over by someone. Not always possible, but you've got to try and minimise it. Someone said Clayton 4S or Minimax for bashing. I would say the Minimax is way stronger, but the Clayton's going to be better around the track. If I could only have one, it would be the Minimax. Someone says dinghy for Dave. Oh, is V2Bit in the house? Have we got V2Bit in the house? I haven't seen him. Kev, can I see the Raminator? Maybe later if I remember. Hey, we got RC Recreation in the house. Move to Canada, Kev. No one can see you that easy. Oh, to be fair, the UK is pretty good. I know in America everybody gets sued. The UK is still a bit silly, but not quite as silly. But I am tempted to move to Canada. I mean, there was one point that I wanted to move to Canada. But I think if I move somewhere, it's going to be America. I want to do monster trucks. And most of that stuff happens over in America. America! But if I move to America, it won't be permanent. It kind of, I want to have a place here in the UK and in America, so I can go to both. So it would be brilliant to spend a few months of the year in America and then spend a few months of the year here in the UK, because both places have got pros and cons. I love England, I love America, but nowhere's perfect. You know, everywhere's got pros and cons, and I wouldn't want to permanently give up the UK because I do. Back? Are you back, guys? I think the phone's getting quite hot. Oh, the phone is getting really hot. Alright, I've just got to cool you down for a minute. Let's cool you down. We're going to put you inside the freezer. Let's put you in there. If it fits. Will you fit in there? Oh my god, this phone is hot. Right, you're going in the freezer for me. Right. You probably can't hear me. What's it like in the freezer? Are you cold? Can you hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me? Say yes in the comments if you can hear me. Hey, you guys can hear me. Cool. Right, so someone says, why are we in the freezer? You're in the freezer because the phone's overheating. So we've got to cool you down a little bit. So we're going to get you back out of there in a minute. Don't worry, we're going to leave you in there 5 minutes and we'll get you back out again. I'm surprised it even works. I need a light. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, hold on. I've got an idea. Oh. Is it dark in there? Right, hold on. Right, hold on. I'll put you back in there. We'll put you back in the freezer, but we've got a light. Look at that. There we go. We'll put the light in there as well. You're in the freezer again. Right, you're back in the freezer. The door's closed. The light's on. The viewers are gone. French fries, yes. You've got French fries in the freezer. Alright, I'm just going to try this knot in here, and then we'll get you back out again. It's getting cold, help. Alright, we'll get you in a minute, don't worry. We'll get you back in a minute. I'm just super gluing this ribbon here. Hopefully then the phone will be cooled down enough so I can get you guys back out and we can carry on chatting. Otherwise, it's just going to cut out altogether. That's what happens with this phone when it gets too hot, it just cuts out. Someone says, hello, Kev from India, hello! Alright, I'm just waiting for the super glue to go off a little bit on this knot and then we're going to come and get you out. You're going to defrost the French fries here, probably. Why are we in the freezer? Because the phone's overheating. And if I don't cool it down, it's going to cut out. Alright, I'll get you out in a minute, guys. Now we have hunger. This might be a YouTube first. Live stream in the freezer. That's got to be a YouTube first. Christine says it's too cold. Yeah, we'll get you out. Your screen's going to crack. That's already cracked. Like if you like fires, hey! Innovative RC says, what do you think of the Rustler 4x4? Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, the phone's cooled down a lot. Right, cool. There we go. Phone's cooled down a lot. Right, there we go. Where's the tripod? Right, tripod. The phone has cooled down a lot. Oh my god, that phone was so hot, guys. It was melting. Right, donkey back down there again. Plug you into the charger. What was the audio like in there? Could you hear me? Fries are done. Yeah. Oh, someone says Claire in the house. Oh yeah, we got Claire in the house. He's finally lost a plot. I have lost a plot. What's going on here? Phone, are you working? No, that's working. Right, boom. There we go. Boom. Oh, someone donated. Ford LGT just donated $1. Dude, thank you very much. Much appreciated. But as always, instead, give it to my favourite charity. Link to that is down below. Great Ormond Street Hospital for Sick Kids. They're a really good cause. I used to deliver there as a truck driver. They got a special place in my heart. So yeah, donate to those. Yes, Ford, you sent me $1. Thank you very much, dude. Very much appreciated. Muffled, someone says. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now, I'm going to put a little double on here all the way around again. Double, 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 double. Someone says all muffled. Yeah. Could you understand what I was saying, though, when you was in the freezer? Less waffling, more wrenching, yes. Can you review V3 Granite on 3S? Oh, I don't know. I want to get a new Creighton when they come out, like the 4S Creighton. But I've not seen what it's going to be like yet, the new Creighton, so we will see. Right, one more to do and we're done. Is it recommended to upgrade the Traxxas Slash? If you've got the Ultimate or the Platinum, all you really need to modify on it are the drive shafts. The rest of it should be pretty good. I mean, you can put RPM arms on, but my stock arms lasted for like over a year. Is Traxxas UDR good for starters? Probably not. It's quite complicated to wrench on. It's not the most durable. X-Max is a lot more newbie friendly. Do you like... Right, you back? Right, someone says donate to Kev so you can get a new GoPro. No, don't donate. I've just got myself a new GoPro, but it's happy. Hero 9, I'm not happy with it. I mean, I've got to play with it some more, but I'm not happy with it at all. I'm not happy with the audio. I'm not happy with the image quality. And I've bought this media mod for it, so the GoPro goes inside that. So it's got an external microphone here, it's a shotgun mic, and the microphone on here is worse than the microphone in there. So this is pointless. Plus, when that's on there, it's a mission to get it on and off. You've got to take it off every time you want to get the SD card out, or you want to get the battery out. I mean, I'm not happy with this at all, guys. I mean, specs-wise, amazing. Practically, shite. I mean, I'm going to give it a fair test. I'm going to stick with it for a little while, but no, really not happy with it at all. Donate him to get a new 4K camera. I don't need any donations, dude. Kev, are you saying the Hero 8 is better? Well, from what I can see so far, yes. Claire says, that's disappointing. Yes, very disappointing. So, I've got to play with it some more. Oh, and the file size are absolutely huge. The file size are massive. My God. So I've got to play with it a little bit more and I'll make my mind up on it. But so far, not happy with it at all. I'd say the Hero 7's better. I prefer my Hero 7 personally so far. I did have a Hero 8, but I lost it. And Hero 8 was better, but it's not that much better than the 7, just a bit better. So I would say if you've got a Hero 7, stick with it. My friend still has Hero 3. I'll tell you what, the Hero 4's got the best audio. Since they made him waterproof, its audio sucks. Someone says they got the Hero 4. I mean, the Hero 4 is a great camera. The only trouble is it's got no stabilisation. So you've got to hold it steady. But really good image quality. Really good audio. Kev, did you set the directional mic on the media mod? Yes, I tried both. I tried the front mic and the rear mic. And they both sound absolutely awful. Absolutely shocking. What a waste of money. I have Hero 5 Session, it's awesome. Says Tucker. Yes, I've got one as well, it is good. It's the best one for mounting onto RCs because it's the lightest one. Ow! What the heck are you doing? I'm putting fishing line around my tyres. It stops them ballooning. Why are you not buying RC trucks? I'm buying RC trucks all the time. Nine fingers left, yeah. Build the fireball yet? No, not yet, dude. Not built it yet. I'm probably going to build the 700 Kraken first. Can I have your front wheel drive burnout car? No. How about you build your own? How about you get a job? How about you do something to make your own money? Begging won't get you anywhere in life, dude. Hard work and persistence, that's what's going to get you somewhere in life, not begging. Man, this is long-winded. What kind of tea are you drinking? This is dandelion root coffee. Do you know what really gets me when people complain about not having money? That they're normally the same people that complain that they're bored. I mean, do something then. Do something that makes some money. Then you'll have money and you won't be bored. I never get that when people go, oh, I've got no money. Oh, I'm bored. Well, do something then. Then you kill your boredom and you kill your money issue. Job done. Maybe it's just too obvious for some people. Alright. Snip him off there. What do you think of the Clayton 6S? Yes, good. Needs a lot of modifications though if you want to bash it hard. EXP is good out of the box, but I have bent the chassis now. So if you're going to bash the EXP hard, you're still going to have to get an M2C chassis or custom RC chassis or whatever one you want to get. Or scorched. Someone says you're 13, do chores around the house. Well, yes. When I wanted a manta ray, I was, I think, 9 or 10 years old. I was desperate for it. I tried to get my parents to buy it for me. They said, nope. So I had to save up for it myself. So I did chores around the house. I did ironing. I did washing up. I ran the Hoover around. I saved all my birthday money. I saved all my Christmas money. When my brother had an ice cream, I put the money in my piggy bank. So there's always ways to save up. And, you know, if you're just a kid, maybe you're aiming too high for something, you know, maybe aim a bit lower. You don't want the best toy when you're too young, otherwise you've got nothing to look forward to when you're older. So, you know, when people win the lottery and they go straight out and buy like the best thing that they can possibly buy, and then what else have you got to look forward to? You're kind of done. So you want to build up gradually. Otherwise you miss out on all the fun on the things in between. I mean, when I first got that manta ray, that was like the most fun thing that I'd ever gotten. That was so much fun. But saying that I got the Raminator straight away, then that would mean that I'd miss out on all that fun I had with all the other RC cars in between. So build up gradually. Aim for something that you can sort of aim for, you know, something that could maybe take you like a year to save up for. Aim for that. And then once you've got that, then maybe you're better at making money and you can aim for something higher. Last tyre, and then we can take it out and give it a blast. And it won't be on this video. I'm going to be making it into a main video, edited. Mr. Magoo says it feels better when it's taken you ages to save up for. Yes, absolutely. If you've worked for something, you know, if it's taken you ages to try and figure something out, it's taken you ages to set up a business, and you've had to go through all the stages, and you've worked your butt off, and eventually you can get what you want, that feels really good. If you just won the lottery, I mean, obviously it's still going to be good, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a lottery win, but it just feels so much better when you save up for yourself. And when you finally get it, it's like, yes. Bill Scott saved up $300. Nice one, dude. Did the fishing line not work last time? It did, but it's still ballooned in the centre. So I'm putting another ring of it around the centre here to stop the middle from ballooning. Robert just bought a limitless. Hey, nice one, dude. Little muffled. Oh. Not much I can do about that, really. I tried plugging in an external mic into the phone when I'm doing live streams, but it doesn't work. It kind of interferes with the signal, and it starts buzzing and sounds really awful. Otherwise, I would plug in a better microphone. How's Andy Land Rover? Yeah, he's good. Ian fixed him on the weekend, so he should be good for an off-road mission soon. I'm just putting a seat in the back. Please show us a quick blast now. No, I can't show you now. It's too busy outside. I can't run it out there when there's people working out there. I've got to charge the batteries up. So yeah, you won't see it live, but I will make a video of it. Ah, wrong hole. Now, Claire's back to work. Bye, Claire. Where is your cat? Cat's at home. I should bring it to the shop at some point. That'd be fun. Someone says, am I still looking for the Volkswagen of my dreams? Well, I'm not looking yet because I've got nowhere to keep it, really. If I've got one, I'd have to keep it outside. So I've got to wait to get my new shop with hopefully more space, and then I will probably get one. 1964 Beetle, that's my dream car. In that nice cream colour, same as Herbie. Have you been to Australia before? No, I haven't, but my uncle lives there. £100 fishing line, someone said. Yes, that's what this is. Got to try and stop that balloonage. If your cat gets too hot, do you put him in the freezer? No. Do you live at the shop? No, but I do sleep here sometimes. Quite often, actually. Mr. Danny says he's got work. Bye, dude. Do you like Carsons? I've never had one, dude. Have you been to India? I haven't. George says, "Hey Kev, everything okay there?" Yes. Random RC says, "I like your honesty on everything." Yeah, you've got to be honest, dude. I mean, when people lie, I mean, why? I mean, honesty is the best policy. I mean, if you start lying as well, you've always got to remember what you lied about, and then you're going to trip up one day. Oh yeah, I can't stand liars. I've got no time for them. Right, boom, all the way in. So now I've got to do knottage. Name Lambo, Rambo the Lambo. Rambo. Yeah, Rambo, that's quite good. Innovative RC says, "Thanks for the stream. See you later. Bye, dude." Alright, so knottage. So we're going to go for a reef knot again. It's got to be a reef knot and not a granny knot. If you've done a difference, Google it. It's virtually the same knot, but you just tie one knot one way and then the other knot the other way. One of the strongest knots that you can do. That's what they taught me when I went to Cubs. There's a guy restoring beetles in my area. Past his shop on my day. Hey, nice one, dude. Man, I love beetles. What a car. Right, glue. Get some glue on that knottage. There we go. If you can't tie knots, tie lots. Oscar goes to Scouts. Corbin says he's a Boy Scout and the strongest knot is a timber hitch. Okay. Would that work on here? Kev, how often do you go to Redfin Models? Maybe like once a month, something like that. Best sub £300 basher for a newbie. Probably like armor granite, probably. Pull that belly in. Kev, any new video today? I've got one ready, but I haven't made a thumbnail yet, so I'm probably going to put it out tomorrow. Right, let's get that off with the old side cutters. Snip. Snip. And then we're just going to go all the way around, like we did on the other ones. Put a little dabble of glue on it all. Do you watch films in your spare time? No, not really. I don't really watch any TV, to be honest. What's the strongest pinion for an X-Max? Keep shredding them. Just get a steel one, HBO or Castle, or that's the ones I use. I've heard Robinson Racing are good, even though I haven't used them yet. But I think as long as it's made out of proper steel, it should be good. I think even Traxxas makes some proper steel ones. And Armour as well. You just don't want to use the standard X-Max pinions because they're made out of that sort of powder metal, monkey metal rubbish, and yeah, they're not the best. Sometimes they last. I mean, I've had one of the X-Max powder metal pinions in my Beta X-Max for, I don't know, probably about a year. It's been fine. It's only just recently given up. Right, we're done. We're done, guys. We're done. We're done, we're done, we're done. Just making sure there's enough glue on the knot. Got to make sure there's enough glue on the knot. You don't want it coming undone. In fact, if this strap breaks in the middle, it's going to be a nuisance. It's going to be a pig to change it. You should take the 200 mile an hour car to a drag strip. Yes, I should. Good idea. Good idea on that one, dude. I have actually spoken to Santa Pod. And last year they said they're going to let me do it. I've not spoken to them for a while. So I've got my plan is to get the speed car ready. And then call them up again and see if they let me do it. Balance those tyres. Yes. I'm going to balance them. I did balance them before, but I'm going to have to do it again now that we knotted it again. Is the X-Max the most expensive RC you have? No, it's actually the Raminator. Actually, it might be that soon, actually, the speed car. It's starting to get a bit expensive now. The trouble is having the RC, it's going to be about 3 or 4 grand sat there when it's done. Maybe more, depending on the different motors. So it's going to be very expensive to crash it. Kev, your test run. Yeah, I don't know when, but it will be. Make a monster truck with 2 brushless motors. Maybe one day. Love the chin fluff. Thanks, dude. That was Robert said that. When are you next to Arc Raceway? I never know. We went last weekend, but we never planned it really. We sort of, the group kind of get together. Where do you want to go? If someone suggests Arc and everybody else is up for it, then we go. But it's never planned. So I never know. It could be next week. It could be next month. Who knows? I'm 13. Have an X. Wait, nice one, dude. What's your preferred servo on an X-Max? Says Mr. Timmy GT. I've had the stock blue one, but then I upgraded it to the grey one, and that one burnt out, and now I'm back to the stock one again. And I want to try like some JX servos in there or something, but I've not got around to doing it yet. Logan says he should be in school. Oh, naughty boy. Has one of your cars ever fallen off the shelf? No, they haven't actually. I mean, a couple of them look like they might fall off, but they're quite secure. See the UDR look, that's sitting up on its own arm there, so that can't really slide off. That one there sitting on a tyre, so that can't slide off. The Savage is probably the one most likely to slide off, but even that won't. It's set up there pretty good. So no, nothing ever falls off really. No, everything's doing pretty good. Right guys, we're going to call it for this stream. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to put those fries that we just saw in the freezer earlier, I'm going to put them in the oven. And we call them chips here in the UK. So I'm going to have chips and beans with vinegar and ketchup. I'm going to get that on now, guys. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry I couldn't get everybody's comments. The video for this is going to be out very soon, so make sure you subscribe to my other channel and to this channel. And I will see you soon in another video. See you later, guys. Bye. subscribe so you don't miss the next live stream. Bye.